Hello, boys. It is Orca with another higher level game and my commentary. This time I'm watching the legendary rony game everybody was talking about the last couple days ago.
That shit was fucking weird.
They told me it's a banger, and I hope it actually is a
Yeah, the shit
banger.
was actually weird, bro.
Need to close my
Yeah,
window
I
here.
can see like the warthog, but he was like
Yeah, the
dust.
teams are MK5, Phantom,
I don't care
Witt,
what round.
Anderson, Ksats, and Kapitan
Yeah,
Cutter
that's double
on the first team.
he might hit it a few times, but I don't care enough.
And on the other team, it is Slime Time, Rony, and Patrick, aka I do not even try. The leaders on the other team are Brute, Double, Cutter. And the leaders on the Rony team are Double, Cutter, Profit. The Kavi on the other team is Kapitan Cutter, and I think the Kavi on Rony's team is Patrick. Rony here with an reactor fourth. No, it was third actually. Into Gunner, upgrading one pad. Maybe it was two. You guys watched this, by the way, with 1.5% speed. Otherwise, the game you needed to watch would be 45 minutes, and that's actually too long. I actually tried it before with 1.8% speed, but the game was way too fast. At least in my opinion. Ronnie, on the other hand, building 4 hawks and starting upgrading some pads. Patrick, on the other hand, playing defense with an untacked profit. At least that's what I so far saw. And the Brute is hitting Rony. It's not hitting, he's hitting nothing. I don't know. And the reason why building 4 hawk gunner and stay on 4 hawks is really bad, because the other guys keep building hawks and prevent you guys getting from your expo. It's actually insane that those guys were not triple pushing on Slime's expo, which is kind of insane, because they actually could have stopped it way easy. Right now, Ronnie, on the other hand, heading for a VD. He has all the pads upgraded and getting a VD at a quite decent amount of time, I would say. Plus he upgrades the reactor, and that's probably a fast canny downtech build. Slime, on the other hand, tries to keep the expos, fighting some red hawks, and is doing actually pretty well with it. Trading hawks, red. Patrick, on the other hand, tried to push with some banshees on the cubby base, sees that there is already Vamps out, is able to get a heavy pad, which is really good. Rony, on the other hand, realizes that they cannot defend the slime space. On the left-hand side, Slime, on the other hand, is taking a base on the right side as well for more greed. So it's pretty clear that we don't have a whole rush from the Brood, which was, I think Ronnie was prepared for a
That's Slime's
quick
crazy.
whole
Slime's
rush,
actually good.
and that could have been
There's no
actually
way you can win with that
deadly,
build.
so he decided to be prepared for this. But in that case, oh, that was a hog slice from the fullest from Mr. Patrick. Let's go, baby.
Oh my god, he's cooking. I don't know, making him on a leash
That
or what.
was actually a nice
That
slice of a
was
dice.
weird for him. Holy shit.
And Rony is there. I don't know why those guys were debombing, knowing that the brute doesn't have a hole. That actually was a really bad move. If Rony's team
Probably like
debombed
5 or 6
there,
dogs there.
I hope it wasn't Rony's team, but otherwise it doesn't make even less sense than if Rony's team would have debombed right now. Rony is getting money with those 5 hogs he still has. And that's the reason why he
Easy.
can sometimes double pump. He already scouting that red is probably going Gauss on an expert right now, which is actually pretty interesting. But I don't know why we're still not having the walls. It's probably 8-9 minutes in. Could I have the walls right now? Patrick is sending some owner gods to the walls right now. Yeah, if you have tanks, you need to make sure that you have map control. And map control is an easy thing to achieve with getting the
Exactly.
walls on
But they got nothing.
this map.
They didn't buy my tanks though.
Yeah, I might have forgot that Patrick was going for the middle
Red's got a lot of hogs, man.
wall first to slice the dice the hog, so he was actually working on it, getting the walls. I would say the correct timing.
Can you go on the other wall for a second?
Ronnie, on the other hand, is almost full pop. Is Ronnie taking the expo right now? Yep, he is. I think actually Ronnie recycled one of his 3Ds and is single pumping, but he's not upgrading the pad. Yeah. And that's actually the sad thing about going tanks on there. If you don't have map control, the other guys can pretty easy force you to stay back, because there is the possibility they kill a cubby base out of nowhere with 30 cars coming out of nowhere. And that's actually risky.
Shit, my tanks are back here, bro. I'm back up my backpack defense.
With tanks you need map control, with Gauss you don't need map control. That's most likely why Gauss is easier to play, I would say. And probably also better. Seems like Ronnie is trying to getting PT here soon, and we are scouting that they are going double Gauss right now. If Ronnie is able to catch these kind of hogs, that would be amazing. But Ronnie decides to let to get him out. Ah, Ronnie! Is Slime able to win the fight on the other side? That's also a big question here. And we have stasis glitch. Full stasis glitch. And then we're canceling. Seems like we have manners. Oh, well, he was ready for that move. He is saying, bro, not with me. I'm Siegen Ronnie, and the Siegen stays for strong in my name. Because I'm the Siegen, and I'm strong. There is a tech to chieftain, seems like here. And Ronnie's getting reserves before PT. And that's actually an interesting move. Because if you go PT, you're on tech 4 anyways, and then you can down tech, get the money, and can probably instantly click reserves. But not Rony. Rony says, I need it now. I need it right now. And Patrick is saying, okay, chill, buddy. Okay, chill. I understand that. Backwards competitive, actually. Patrick said, it doesn't. There is no universe where this makes any sense, Mr. Ronnie. And Ronnie was saying, we can try that out. We can try that out. 13 Kelly tanks. Or 10 PT tanks. Which is what is more effective versus direct ghost find. And I hope some of you guys is actually doing that stuff, recording it for me on Twitch, and I can download it and make a good YouTube title for that as well. Now Rony supply glitch. It's also interesting, Rony. Rony is literally saying, boys, it's actually not hard enough for us right now. Can we make it harder for us? Is there a way? Can we make it harder? And he is saying, of course we can. I can supply glitch myself. What a brilliant idea. Patrick is actually giving Rony clicks that he can achieve PT on his main base. Rony with a hell of a lot of money. His tech 2 is going down, but he's building a VD on his main now. Also an interesting move. No, his tech 2 didn't go down. My bad, actually my bad, Rony. If you see this, you're great. Will they kill this base? The cubby base. The expo of a cubby. Of a monster like Patrick. Cannot give Patrick so much bases. Otherwise he will kill you in the late game. Slime loses another base. Another ghost base, I would say. But Ronnie has all he needs. He has reserves, he can pump 40 pop, boom boom boom. SPT. It's the only guy having tanks on the field right now. He is actually chilling. Ronnie's hella chilling. I think Ronnie was never be chilled like that. Never ever. There is a brute denying slime space here. And Ronnie is hell out of position. And I do see no chance for Team Venom if they were not able to transition right now. Patrick seems like also really greedy because I didn't saw any shield on Patrick's main base. So instead of focusing for the expo, I would say like they could have jumped into his main. But maybe I'm wrong again. I love to be wrong. Patrick has a shield plus medium turrets. It's actually same, bro. You want to push here? You want to push here, huh? You want to push here? That's no problem. You run into medium turrets, my friend. Now Patrick decides to build some banshees and trying to strip the cubby main again because cubby balls, no shield.
Okay, come here.
But the ghosts are defending this, actually. Is- There could be actually some large turrets right now. Yeah, I think there are large turrets right now.
I don't even know,
Patrick is actually saying, bro, you better not push not here, bro. You better push not here. If you don't want to get wrecked by large turrets, you better push not here. And the enemy team is saying, okay, we don't push here, we go to Rony's main then. Okay, there we go. Pushing on the other side, like madmans. I want to see a legendary Kenny glitch from Rony here. I want to see it. I'm waiting on it, bro. I love it. I live for that shit, Rony.
That's
Where
totally
is the
different, bro.
Kenny glitch? Rony. Sometimes you are the goat, but sometimes, bro, it's actually insane. Bro, Rony is like
Good achievement.
the most glitch abuser of the hell of Halo Wars, bro. He
What's the point of that,
abuses
bro?
glitches. The wall glitches, he's the best on it. He can cryo-candy glitch like a madman, and now he's actually too stupid to candy glitch a couple tech 200s or what?
Dude, how
I'm
do we
actually
like know all this
disappointed,
shit, bro?
Ronnie.
We're actually good at it. There's no way. There's like
I
50, there's like
can't believe
100
that
hours.
Ronnie has manners. Bro, if I do believe anything, bro, I don't believe that, Ronnie. You wanna tell me that you have manners and you don't like to candy glitch some hunters if you are able to win a game? Come on, Ronnie. I know you would that. You would do that a million times out of a million times.
I'll never get a second rush. Like this next wave is gonna kill us this motherfucking way.
You wouldn't decide a single time to
One of
not do
hunters.
it, bro. And you
That's
know
just
it,
how
and
it
I
is.
know it, but you actually failed miserably. This is actually insane. And my team here is actually on a losing spot right now. And maybe they are losing, I don't even know. But this is looking hella ass for Rony. Hella ass.
I'm saying, bro, fuck them.
Rony has 5 tanks, and that's pretty much it. Slime lost his main base, retook it, but on the main base there were a lot of heavy supply pits. But Slime gives you know, he says, Ronnie, I don't have any heavy pads, I don't have any money, but I give you the rest of the money I actually have, and you can take it. You can take everything. Take everything from me, and save the team. Patrick, on the other hand, must have been stacking money.
That's just crazy, man.
And this chieftain is actually loving to die.
No, these guys are fucking soldiers, man.
I think I never saw any games like when an attack your chieftain died so often like this happened, bro. This is actually insane. Capitan is making a world record of dying chieftains as Tech 2. This guy is crazy. And Rony is breaking some records on killing units. This is actually disrespectful. What Anderson is doing here, bro, is actually disrespectful. Taking bases on their side of the map and saying, "You want to kill some bases? I have something for you." It's actually really effective. I'm not gonna lie. And building turrets as well to damage the tanks. And Rony is saying, well, what the hell I'm doing here? I'm losing PT tanks to goshawks? What's going on here? I shouldn't rebuild my tanks because my tanks should be never dying with goshawks. And Patrick is rebuilding some turrets, helping Rony to push this off again. And Rony has enough. Rony has enough with the disrespect. Another chieftain is here to save the day of the ghost players. Build a chieftain die in 11 times this game. Or actually 12. It might have been 12. You never know. Ronnie is full pop in a second. And then he's heading for the chieftain. He says, you're gonna die at the 11th time right now, bro. The chieftain don't like to recall. He died at the 11th time, actually. I hope Ronnie shows us the stats like he killed 11 chieftains or something. I want to see it, actually. Max, even Cobra's in the background. Those guys are actually madmen. Another Mac. Ronnie says, you guys make me, I make you guys. Then Ronnie says, I don't need more tanks on defense, actually. I sent them on offense. And Slime is killing the cobras like it was cheesecake. He writes over this. Ronnie with some Spartans right now. Saying, okay, they have cobras. Maybe I can get another health upgrade on my tanks with my Spartans. And Slime has enough. He's saying to Anderson, bro, you cannot keep this base here. Bro, you cannot keep it. And Rony has a problem with Cubby main bases, they don't have a shield. That is actually the 12th chief, he died the 12th time. But he died the 12th time. Is Captain Cutter breaking the record of dying chieftains this game? I would say it probably is an unofficial record right now already. Dying chieftains. This guy is insane. Like, why would you ever recall if your teammates can hear you and you can go offense earlier? Especially if you only have 2 micro ramps and they are pretty much never in the fight. And you only have to look at your chieftain.
Yeah.
Sure, let him die. A 1-star chieftain actually does less damage than a 0-star chieftain. I think that's why he's doing it. And this base never died the entire game. It's just incredible. The heavy turrets were doing a lot of stuff. Keeping the base alive. Heavy turrets, buddy. You need all heavy turrets on the base. But finally it's dying.
Fuck it, I guess, man. I mean, I think if we get a whole bunch of these, I do actually.
Rony has
I think
full
I might
pop
do something.
tanks. The second
Just keep doing
time.
that. Just keep doing that. And I don't know, bro.
And is Patrick building Cobras now? Was I seeing correct? There is no way. I thought I saw a Cobra. There is no way, bro. You guys are actually trolling me. No, it wasn't a Cobra. I think I was hoping it is a Cobra actually. But there was a Pelican. Was that a Vulcan actually? That is Cobras. I'm not confused. Rebuilding. Do we want a turtle right now? Or what's going on here?
You guys
This
you
is
gotta wait for
actually
this
one
game,
of the
bro.
best games I've watched so far. Oh, this time we finally reached out that we can recall. Capitan! Capitan! Capitan with a new ability found out that he can recall. And it only took him 32 minutes for doing that. This guy is insane.
I'm a genius. You're a genius.
And then the 12th chieftain died again. Just I say it's a world record on dying chieftains. Dying take 2 chieftains.
Might be GG's if they can't push.
I counted it correctly, bro. I literally counted it correctly. 12 chieftains were dying this game.
Yo, if we win this game, dude, I need my dick sucked.
And I was only counting all every second one. Maybe it was 24 or something. But it was a lot. We can say it was a lot, okay? That's what we can say. And probably a world record on dying chieftains. Brownie's going for the base trade, and Slime is holding with some Cobras, seems like. And Patrick with the Rams. There's no way, bro. They literally allow Rony drive over the map, killing every base, not even need to split his tanks, which is kind of... What the fuck is going on here? Rony's teammates are saying, you know what? We got the defense. Rony was asking, like, how much do I need to go on offense with to kill a couple of goal space? And his teammates are saying, like, just take everything. Just take everything. We holding like 3 armies here with 2. And you can do Rony things on offense. Like, what is going on in this game? Like, it does make no sense. Absolutely no sense. The 12 dying chieftains, the 13 tanks on offense right now, the defense versus 3 players on the other side. Like, is there anything which makes sense right now in this game? Like, I do see nothing. Actually, nothing. And like, look at Rony's money right now. He could have left another tank somewhere, click his teammates right
Oh, that's
now, and
crazy.
he's saying,
No,
no way. I need all the money for
no,
myself. Why would
that's
I take
crazy.
another base? Doesn't make any sense to
Oh,
take more bases right now. When you can like have 2k on the bank right now. Yeah, and it was looking really bad for Mr. Rony's team, but Rony was the guy, like, there was like a desk and there was a game on it which said we won, Rony, and Rony was jumping on the table and saying, "Oh, you're not doing that because I'm here. I'm Rony, and I jump on the desk and cry at your babies." Okay, Rony. Okay, you won, Rony. You won. And that was a crazy game. I'd like to watch it, and I see you guys in the next video.